Morning light spills across the city. She relaxes on her sofa, just scrolling. No hurry, no thought, just habit. A moment of calm. Before the screen changes everything. A bright banner flashes. Limited time offer. The button glows. The colors pull her in. It's friendly, familiar, perfectly placed. Her thumb moves before she thinks. A small rush, a spark of satisfaction. Click, done. It feels good, effortless, like it was meant to be. The screen shifts, order confirmed. $489 charged. The air feels heavier now. Sunlight still shines, but it doesn't feel the same. She lowers the phone, eyes soft with quiet regret. A beautiful room, a beautiful view, and a choice she never really made. A gentle nudge. That's all it took. What you just saw wasn't a coincidence. It was design. Every app, every store, and every screen you use is quietly shaping your decisions. It's called digital nudging, the science of guiding your choices without taking them away. And once you see how it works, you'll start noticing it everywhere. But here's the good news. Once you understand it, you can take back control. Let's see how these hidden systems decide for us, and how you can turn them off for good.
Imagine browsing an online store. A vibrant Buy Now button glows. A note whispers, "Only 2 left," and a friend just bought the same item. You feel a gentle push, a subtle, orchestrated moment that can change what you do next. This is digital nudging, not a command but a subtle suggestion designed to influence your choices. A small change in how choices are presented can steer your decisions. It doesn't take away your freedom, but makes one option feel easier or more attractive. Designers use these nudges to guide you towards certain products and actions. Online, the landscape is the screen in front of you. The placement of a button, the color of a link, the words in a notification. These are all carefully crafted to make you feel a certain way. Digital nudges draw your attention and make one choice feel most natural. Next time you're online, observe how layouts, colors, and urgent words guide you. These aren't random. They are the tools of the digital nudge working quietly to shape your behavior. For example, items placed at the top or center of a screen receive the most attention. App designers know that where you look first matters. By using prominent placement and eye-catching colors, they make their preferred choices stand out. A bright, large button is hard to ignore, making you much more likely to click it. Words are also potent nudges. Limited time offer creates scarcity, while bestseller provides social proof. Even default settings act as powerful nudges. Pre-checked boxes for newsletters or extra insurance rely on our tendency to stick with the default choice. Small design changes can have big effects on our behavior. Designers and developers use data and A/B testing to perfect these nudges, measuring which version gets more clicks or sales. The winner becomes the new standard. Through this refinement, apps get better at guiding our choices, often without us noticing. Let's look at a few examples. First, the prominent buy button. When shopping online, the purchase button is often the largest, most colorful element on screen, while other options are smaller and grayed out, making buying the easiest path. A second nudge is social proof. Apps show how many others have bought an item. Another nudge is social proof. When you see that others have liked or reviewed an item, like a star rating with thousands of reviews, it makes you feel more confident in making the same choice. The third example is scarcity. Messages like "only 1 room left" or "low in stock" tap into our fear of missing out. The thought that we might lose an opportunity makes us want it more, pushing us to decide faster. These nudges, the prominent buy button, social proof, and scarcity, often work together. This combination can be a powerful force, guiding you from browsing to buying. But nudges aren't always a bad thing. When used thoughtfully, they can be helpful. A health app might use a large, brightly colored button to remind you to take your medication, or a store might label a product as a customer favorite, using social proof to guide your choice. When nudges are transparent and aligned with our interests, they can serve as helpful guides. However, they can also be used to trick us into buying things we don't need, like hiding the true cost of a product until the very last step. Others might automatically select the most expensive option as the default, hoping we won't notice. When many of these are used together, it can create a high-pressure environment. These nudges can lead to impulsive decisions we regret, and over time, even change our habits and preferences. But knowing about them gives you the power to make more conscious choices. The first step is to slow down. When you feel a sense of urgency from an app, pause for a moment. Take a breath before you click. Use that moment to ask yourself if this is something you truly need. This small act of pausing breaks the spell and gives you back control. A second practical tip is to actively check and change default settings whenever you can. Many apps pre-select options that benefit them, like signing you up for marketing emails or adding extras to your purchase. Take a few seconds to review these defaults and uncheck any boxes you don't want. Also, seek information outside the app. Before a significant purchase, don't just rely on the app's top picks or bestseller labels. Look for independent reviews and compare prices. This simple act of cross-referencing helps you get a more complete picture, free from the persuasive design of a single platform. As users, we can learn to become more discerning. We can develop simple habits to defend our own interests. By learning to spot these gentle pushes, pausing before we act, and making choices that truly match what we want, we can navigate the digital world with confidence. In the end, a nudge can only point the way. You are, and always will be, the one in charge of your own journey.